Behavior Designer offers many features to help you debug your tree while it's running. This video is going to go over those features. These features are also listed in the documentation that's available online. Now, Behavior Designer offers many debug features, but no single feature takes too long to explain, so this video is going to move pretty quickly. The very first feature that I'm going to go over is a pretty obvious feature, but when the task runs, it will light up in a green color. If the task is not running, it will be the standard gray color. This works for parallel tasks as well, so if you have a parallel task with multiple child tasks that are currently running, all of those active child tasks will be the green color. When a task gets done running, it will have either a check or an X next to it, and that indicates whether or not the task succeeded or failed. It will have an X if it failed, it will have a check if it succeeded. For the next set of features, I'm going to use this Patrol 1 unit, and you can see right here that this is our watched variable. If you click on the little magnifying glass next to the particular field, you'll be able to see within the behavior tree what value that field has. So right now it has a field, or it has a value of null because currently the patrol unit cannot see any offense units. As soon as an offense unit becomes within sight, the target unit, or this target field, will change the value to the whatever unit it sees. So in this case, it now sees the offense 1 unit right here. Similar to standard Unity, when you change the value within this task inspector, it will update, and the change will be reflected within the game. So you can change these values within any point of time, and the new value will be used. I'm going to go ahead and stop it for right now, and I'm going to set a breakpoint on this. And what this does is when the tree starts running that particular task with the breakpoint, Unity will pause so that you can then inspect the tree and see exactly what caused it or whatever you want to see with that. As I'm hovering over these tasks, you can see that two icons appear. There's this orange button and then there's this green button. If I click the green button, it will hide and collapse the different tasks that are currently run, or that are child tasks of whatever task I selected. So that this really doesn't affect the runtime at all, but it's just if you want to clean up your tree or anything like that. This next feature does affect the runtime, and if I go ahead and hit play, I can disable a particular task from running. So if you remember when it started playing, the seek task triggered. Well, now that it's disabled, it just completely ignores it. It's like it doesn't exist at all. So that's a nice runtime feature, or a nice debug feature. The remaining two features are outside of the actual behavior tree editor window, and the first one, if you look right here, you can see I have a little field of view, and that's drawn using the on-scene GUI override. And this is similar, Unity has this as well in their regular mono behavior classes, and it's just brought over to Behavior Designer, and it just allows you to draw gizmos on the screen. The last feature is if you don't want any visuals at all and you'd rather just see what's happening through text, you can log the task changes, and that will spit out all the changes that's happening to the tree to the log. And so this is really great if you want to see exactly what's happening to the tree and you want to debug it step by step. There gets to be a lot though if you have a pretty complex tree. So I know that this video was pretty quick, but hopefully that gives a good overview of the features that are available in Behavior Designer to help you debug your tree.